Hi friends! I have a question for you today. Which is heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of cotton? We all know that steel is heavier than cotton. But does it mean that 1 kilogram of steel is heavier than 1 kilogram of cotton? In fact, no. Here's 1 kilogram of steel and 1 kilogram of cotton. These two amounts are equal because they both represent 1 kilogram. The difference is that a kilogram of steel is a small piece, but to make a kilogram of cotton, we would need a huge amount of cotton. In this episode, we're going to explore weight. How do we measure the weight of items, and what for? Stay tuned to know more. We measure the weight of objects using kilograms, but sometimes we need to measure light objects or small amounts of items, like when we buy some cheese for breakfast. In this case, we use the grams as a measuring unit instead of kilograms. To know how much we ought to pay for the cheese, we weigh it in grams. So to measure the weight of lighter objects, we use the grams, and to measure heavier objects, we use kilograms. Look at these items here. If we must measure them, which unit should we use for each? Let's begin with the pineapple and the paperclip. We will place the paperclip in the gram section and the pineapple in the kilogram section. In fact, a paperclip weighs exactly 1 gram, and the pineapple weighs around 1 kilogram. Each kilogram makes 1,000 grams. The lighter objects are measured in grams. What are they? We have the flour, the Play-Doh, and the fork. And the heavier objects are the lion, which weighs around 180 kilograms, the piano, and the boy. We measure our weight by standing on a scale, and the number is represented in kilograms. Do you know what your weight is? If not, ask if there's a scale at your house and stand on it and read the number. This number would be your weight in kilograms. We use weight for many purposes. Did you ever help your mom or dad in the kitchen chores? Today, I will teach you a very easy recipe that you can try at home. Let's make some healthy energy balls together. We are going to measure our ingredients in grams because all the items are very light. All the ingredients weigh less than a kilogram. We will need almond flour. You can do that by placing some almonds in the blender, some oats, shredded coconut, chia seeds, cinnamon, peanut butter, and honey. Let's turn on the scale. We're going to need 50 grams of almond flour. This is 50 grams. We also need 50 grams of oats. I'm going to reset my scale. That would be 50 grams. Shredded coconut, we need 25 grams of shredded coconut. I will reset the scale. We will also need 10 grams of chia seeds, and that is 1 tablespoon. This is a tablespoon. These are exactly 10 grams. Next, we're going to need 2 grams, only 2 grams of cinnamon, and this is around a teaspoon. This is a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to now mix my dry ingredients with a spoon, and then I'll add the peanut butter. We need 50 grams of peanut butter. That's 50 grams. At last, we need 25 grams of honey. That would be it. Now, I'm going to mix all the ingredients. I like to put on some gloves. You can also use your hands if you wash your hands properly, or you can also use a spoon. After we measure all the ingredients, we mix until all the ingredients are combined. They have to be well blended. And then I can make cookies, or I can just sprinkle this on my milk or yogurt. This is a very healthy recipe. I can make my energy balls. This is the first one. Let's do another one. This is a very yummy and healthy recipe. These make a healthy snack or even breakfast. There are two people now that I would like you to meet. Kamal and Sarah are moving houses. Their parents gave each of them a big box to place all their books and items inside. The total weight of Kamal's box is 45 kilograms and 750 grams. And Sarah's box weighs 32 kilograms and 250 grams. Whose box is heavier, and by how much? Let's compare. Actually, Kamal's box is a bit less than 46 kilograms. It is 45 kilograms and 3/4, while Sarah's box is only 32 kilograms and 1/4. Let's represent those weights in grams only. If every kilogram equals to 1,000 grams, then 45 kilograms equals to 45,000 grams. Kamal's box weighs 45,750 grams, and Sarah's box weighs 32,250 grams. Now that I have two numbers with the same unit, which is grams, we can easily compare them. Kamal's box is heavier. By how much? We need to find the difference between those two numbers. We should subtract 45,750 minus 32,250. The answer is 13,500. So Kamal's box is 13 kilograms and 500 grams heavier than his sister's box. Or we can also say 13 grams and a half. A box containing 5 identical books weighs 1 kilogram. How much does each book weigh? This means that every book weighs less than a kilogram, and altogether they weigh 1 kilogram. The kilogram is divided into 5 books, but how can I divide 1 by 5? We've learned that a kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So instead of dividing 1 kilogram by 5, we can divide 1,000 grams by 5. It's the same. Ignore 2 zeros and divide 10 by 5. The answer is 2. And then let's add the 2 zeros that we skipped. It's 200. The whole box weighs 1 kilogram, and each book inside weighs 200 grams. In this episode, we explored weight. We've learned about grams and kilograms. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
لمشاهدة المزيد من الحلقات زوروا سات 7 بلس.